Hi, this is Katura with BlueNotary, and today we're going to be looking at a petition for individual adult change of name. So let's fill this out for our signer, who happens to be John. So here, we're going to start filling in some information. So we can start here. I'm going to put Supreme Court of the State of New York, County of Orange. In the matter of the application of, and it's our signer who's John Lindquist, for leave to change her name to, and let's say John wants to change his name to Harry Lindquist. And here we're going to put John's name. Now we could use the hotkey or drag and drop name, but since we can type in this form, let's just type in John Lindquist. My present name is John Lindquist. The name which I propose to assume in place and instead of my present name is, it's Harry. His date of birth is, let's say he's 60 years old, and he was born 11/20/1965. And he was born, let's say he was born in Blooming Grove, New York. His present residence, so in this section, we have to place initials in the appropriate column. So let's say that John has none of these that apply to him. So we can press the hotkey of 2 and choose his initials and put them here in the no column. So we can press 2, put that here. And if our signer needs to move these around, maybe needs to put them in the yes column after he decides, he can move them. So here, if the answer is yes to any of the 5 statements, John would have to give a reason. But since he doesn't, let's put NA here so there are no blanks. And now here we have some more initials that have to be placed. So let's do the hotkey of 2 again and choose that. Okay, so as we go to the next page, if John responded yes to question 7B, he has to respond to the following. Let's say this doesn't apply to him, so we can put NA. So here it says, place your initials in the appropriate column. Am I responsible for spousal support? Let's say John is. So let's put his initials, hotkey of 2. So if yes, the spousal support, and it says write the information in the column. Spousal support arrears that is currently outstanding is, let's say it's $1,000. And the court that issued the spousal support order, and let's say it's the Supreme Court of Orange County. So here we have to strike out 1 if John has or has not made a previous application to change his name. So let's say he has not, and we need to strike out have. So we can go up here to our toolbox and select this line here. And we can change the weight if we want to. Let's see, that looks good. And so we can use this tool to strike out this. Now let's say that the color isn't what we want and we want it to be black. And we also want it to be a little bit thinner. And so he has not made a previous application. If John had made a previous application, we would have to give details and a reason for this current application below. So he has not. So let's put NA on these lines. Now here for number 9, we do have to give the reason why John is changing his name now. So let's say I would like to change my name to differentiate myself from my grandfather. Now, we don't know why John wants to differentiate himself from his grandfather. That's his business, but we just want to put that here. And this line will be blank, and so we can put NA if we just don't want to have any blank lines. So here we can drop our date. So let's press the hotkey of D and put today's date here. And we can drop the signature for John. So we're going to press S and put John's signature here. Now here, after we've given John the oath and he affirms that this is true to the best of his knowledge or belief, we can start filling in this part, this verification part. So here I'm going to press the hotkey of T for a text box. State of New York, county of, and I'm going to put Orange. And I'm going to put John's name here. So I'm going to press the hotkey of 1 and have John's name here. Being duly sworn, deposes and says that he is a petitioner named above, and that he has read the petition and knows the truth of the contents thereof, except for those matters alleged to be on information and belief. And as to those matters, petitioner believes them to be true. And this is sworn to me, this, and I'm going to put the hotkey of T before me, this, and it's going to be the 31st. Text box, day of March. Another text box, 2026. And I can put my signature now with the hotkey of S. I'm going to adopt this signature and the signature of John again. So I'm going to press the hotkey of S. And I don't want to forget to drop my notary seal. So I'll just drag and drop that here. Okay, so now that we've completed this document, we want to go over it with John, make sure that everything looks the way he wants it to and that it has been filled out correctly. And when it's filled out satisfactorily, we can go up to our menu and complete the session. I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow our channel for more remote online notary tips.